Thank you so very much for staying with us on AM 120. Well, the debate continues on issues of devolution of power, restructuring, different meanings given to, the concepts. And a lot of people at the end of the day just want there to be better governance. Some factions or some areas of the country feel aggrieved, they feel shortchanged, they feel they are not getting the best of the system that we run. Well, that debate we will continue this morning, where we have a guest in the house to tell us what he thinks about all of these issues. We have with us, and we are really glad to have him this morning, Dr. Babalola Owolabi. He is a politician. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming. Yeah. All right, so when you hear the different versions of these words or phrases, power devolution, restructuring, it means different things to different people. How would you put it?
Thank you. I listened to the last speaker, and in that same tradition, I would like to add my voice to several thousands of others that commiserate with the national leader of the All Progressive Congress over the passage of Jide Tinubu. We are persuaded that the peace of God that passed all human understanding will keep the leader and the entire family. Having said that, I think you used two keywords which are conceptuals. One is restructuring, the other is devolution. And for a start, it will be nice to have a kind of an intersubjective agreement on what these two statements, what these two words connote. But for me, these are two words that are coterminous in its meaning. If you juxtapose what it could literally mean against the Nigerian political context, Nigerian political space. For restructuring, essentially for the benefit of our listeners, I think would mean constitutional amendments, okay? And devolution or decentralization, again, will also mean to have a staged, power being decanted, to different layers of governance. Having said this, I think two things will come. At the risk of sounding reductionist, if I do this to you, you possibly, this is my hand, isn't it? My hand comprises of 5 fingers. These 5 fingers are designed, they are structured to perform certain functions, right? If you will have the loss of optimal functioning of this hand, I can use this hand to manipulate things for any reasons. If doctors will say, if you have rigidity in some of these joints, this hand becomes less optimal, isn't it? Okay. In the performance or the execution of the original design, which is to grasp things, to, Again, we'll look at the legs too, designed to. So, in very simple terms, we're saying that structure is different from function.